I am back with another live video here on YouTube. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I want to say welcome. My name is Josephine. Welcome to Design by Josephine and Josie. So this is my YouTube channel, and I do tablescapes, and I also do gardening videos. I also do um, I'm thinking about doing cooking videos as well this year. So I might be doing, like, come and cook with me video later on in the future. And also lifestyle videos, and also what other type of videos I'm thinking about doing. And just more live videos, and how to entertain at home. So I'm really, really, truly excited. I love doing these live videos. So when I don't have time for me to edit a video real quick, I'll go ahead and do these live videos from time to time. I'm drinking some coffee right now. Of course, my coffee has been cold. And of course, I'm using the beautiful Royal Albert mug, Old Country Roses, bone china. I love this. Mm-mm-mm. And the coffee is amazing, by the way. And I am excited. Ooh, excuse me, my voice. You can tell I'm excited. I am excited because there's so many things that I want to talk about in today's video, in today's live video. Please be sure to share this video if you enjoy it. If you love it, share it with your friends and family. Tell your friends and your family more about my channel. And I'm trying to get my channel, I'm trying to get more people to be aware of my channel, and so that way I could get more subscribers, and then also more watch time on YouTube. So I'm really excited because I have so many fun things for me to share with everyone. So let me first get started with the collection of bone china that I have, and then I'm going to move along to the hat collection, and then I'm going to talk about the garden. So let me first get started on my tea for one set collection. I was going to do this video as an edited video, but then I said, you know what, let me go ahead and do a live video. Very informal, so I figured, let me just go ahead and share with my wonderful friends here on YouTube the lovely collection of tea for one sets that my mom and I have. Okay. So here is the first one. Now, of course, if you've been a subscriber to my channel, you know that I love Royal Albert. I'm a huge fan of Royal Albert. I love anything bone china. I find bone china to be just the most beautiful thing on earth, okay? And it is a piece of luxury. I just love it. And I love collecting Royal Albert. And so here is a tea for one set that I got from Royal Albert. This one is called Rose Confetti. I love it. I use it to drink tea when I have the chance. And I love drinking tea. And I also use it to drink coffee or hot chocolate as well. Okay, it is so beautiful. The next one that I have is this one right here. Okay, so this one's the blue one with the pink roses and the white polka dots. So, so pretty. So the next one that I have is the very first one that I started collecting. This is the new Old Country Rose. And here is the one that belongs to my mom. And of course, the Old Country Roses tea for one set. And I also have, of course, the Wedgwood Butterfly Bloom that I use to drink tea in the morning or at night. Here's the teapot. And I have this one, which is from Roy Kirkham. okay, which is a mug, again, bone china, has beautiful flowers on it. And then I have this from Lenox. And so this is kind of like a to-go coffee mug, I guess, or like, well, a to-go coffee, I guess you could say like a thermal type of thing where, you know, if you're going to be going out, or, you know, if I'm going to be going out, or if I'm just running outside, going to be going out, I just use this, you know, coffee to go. And so what I'll do is, you know, when I come home, I'll just wash it out and let it dry. But it is from Lenox, and it's the beautiful pattern Butterfly Meadow from Lenox. I love this. This really truly reminds me of my garden. I mean, I love it. So this is just basically a quick show of the collection that I have. I am going to be doing a more detail-oriented video um, on Royal Albert itself, and also share more detail on the Tea for One set. But I wanted to do a real quick video on that. And also, let me see. So what I'm going to talk about next. Oh, so I'm going to be talking about the hats. So, okay. So my late grandmother, she was somebody that designed hats. Okay. And she was a hat designer. And she would create the most beautiful hats. And so here's a picture of my late grandmother, Vanny Teodat. Okay, here's my late grandmother. Here's a picture of her. Okay, my late grandmother was a very classy woman, a very sophisticated woman. You know, she taught me and my mom a lot about class and sophistication. And she made these beautiful hats. And when I say beautiful hats, she would make these type of hats that the Queen of England would wear. Like, you know, the type of hats that you see the late Queen Elizabeth would wear, the late Princess Diana, Kate Middleton, you know, of course, now she is the Princess of Wales. Excuse me. You know, so basically the royal hats, or the hats that you see in England that the women would wear. So those are the type of hats that my grandmother would make. So I thought that I would share with everybody the beautiful hats that my late grandmother made for me and my mom. So I'm going to start off with a few of the beautiful hats that I have here. Now, I think in the last video that I did, the last live video, I did talk about the hats, but those hats, I mean, they were okay. They were not as fancy as these. These are really, really fancy. But I just wanted to share with everybody the beautiful hats that my late grandmother made. So here is the first hat. Okay. This is just, I mean, you know, this type of hat reminds me of like the hats that the late Princess Diana would wear, Queen Elizabeth, Kate Middleton. And of course they have the beautiful veil, you know, right here, just hanging down. So pretty. And I like to wear my hats like this, you know. But such a beautiful hat with some lace on top. I mean, so pretty. I think it is just so beautiful. And so the next hat is a very beautiful teal colored turquoise hat. Again, that my grandmother made. Really pretty with the veil. Now here's the other hat. Now this hat reminds me of hats that Princess Diana would wear, like the late Princess Diana. So my grandmother made this hat. Now this hat right here, the next one that she made, this one reminds me of Downton Abbey. It has a vintage look to it. And Here's another hat. Now, this hat reminds me of the hats that I would see that the late Queen would wear. And here is another hat. This is a navy blue one. And here is another beautiful hat. Okay, this one has a little veil that's going in the front right here. Very vintage looking. And so the next hats belong to me that my grandma. So these are my mom's hats, but the next two is the ones that my grandmother made for me. Now, I have a yellow dress, and so I had requested for her to make me a yellow hat. So here is my yellow hat. I would wear this when I go to church. Really beautiful. I love the yellow flowers on here. Oh my goodness. It looks so pretty with the veil, with the tulle. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And here's another hat that she made for me. Now this one reminds me of the hats that Kate Middleton would wear. So let me kind of share with you how I would wear it. Okay, so of course you have the flower and the back here, and it is worn like this. Okay, so this is the way that it is worn. Okay, like that. Oh, it is just, oh my goodness, it is a beautiful hat. I love it. I think I might take a picture with this hat because it matches my outfit. But it is just so pretty. I think I might do that. I think I might take a picture with this hat. Yeah, so yeah, these are basically the hats that my grandma would create. And so I just wanted to share just the beautiful hats that my grandma made. So now moving along to the next subject. So again, this video is everywhere, but I wanted to just do a live video out of the blue. And so I wanted to talk about Prince Charles. Well, not Prince Charles, King Charles and his garden. And I have been truly inspired for me because I'm working on my garden right now as we speak. Like, I'm actually working on my garden for this spring, for it to be just glorious, for it to be magnificent, for it to be exquisite. And I'm getting a lot of inspiration from online. I'm looking at some beautiful pictures of some English gardens in England. And I'm thinking about what type of other roses, what type of other flowers for me to add into my garden. And speaking of roses and flowers, I have some of my roses that I picked out outside that are just blooming right now. And even though it is cold, the roses are still blooming. So these are David Austin roses. This is Spirit of Freedom and also Claire Austin. And I do have Snapdragon here and then also some Salvia. So just wanted to share the beautiful bouquet of flowers. So I've been really inspired by English gardens in England. And I really got inspired by King Charles' garden. I'm very inspired by him because King Charles, and a lot of people don't know this, but when he lived in Highgrove with the late Princess Diana, he had his own garden. So he was basically the one that was the gardener at Highgrove. He didn't really hire anybody to do any of his gardening in Highgrove. So he is the one who do it. I wanted to share some pictures of him doing some gardening work. You know, it's just I'm in awe of somebody like King Charles and at his position, for him wanting to do his own gardening. You know, so I'm just in awe of that. So here is a picture So I'm using my iPad so you can see. But here is a picture of King Charles working in the garden, getting his hands dirty. There was a documentary that I was watching of King Charles. At that time, he was Prince Charles. And somebody had made the comment that sometimes when he would go to an event, you could see under his fingernails they were dirty with dirt. And so he had the nickname the Dirty Prince because um, his fingernails would be dirty because his hands would be in the dirt. He would be in his garden, you know, and a lot of times there's stories where he would just finish doing a royal event, and then when he gets home, he would make a beeline to his garden. That's the first place that he would go to, is his garden. And so I really truly admired that from him. There's actually a TV program of him giving gardening tips. Again, here, right here. Okay, there is King Charles, okay, in his garden, and there's him walking in the garden of Highgrove. Don't know if you can see it. Okay, there we are. Okay, there's a picture of him. And all of this that you see, he is the one that actually did all of this work in the garden, from the hedges, everything. I mean, everything that you see, he's the one who actually have done it. So he's not afraid for him to get his hands dirty. I mean, look at what he created. And he did this all by himself. I mean, he didn't have anybody create this garden for him. He is the one who designed his own garden. He's the one who got his hands dirty. And so it's just really interesting how he just loves to garden. So here's a picture of him digging, you know, of course, in his garden. And so if you want me to post more pictures of King Charles garden, I will be posting it in the community page so you could actually see his garden. Here's a picture of his garden. Oh my goodness. So here is like, I guess you could say like a fountain in his garden. This picture right here. It just looks so pretty. And he have done a lot of programs where he talk about his garden. Here he is at Balmoral with the Queen. And so, again, the late Queen is getting her hands dirty. And of course, King Charles is getting his hands dirty too. She's digging and he's digging. As you can see, here's the late Queen. And here's Prince Charles at the time, now King Charles. And here's the Queen right over here, Queen Elizabeth, and then here's Charles. And so I really appreciate that from the royal family. I really do. I mean, they're not afraid to go out there and, you know, put on their gardening clothes and get their hands dirty, you know. It's really interesting. Okay, here's a bigger picture. Here's the late Queen and King Charles in the garden. So I thought that was really interesting. And also I wanted to share real quick. So I'm definitely getting some inspiration from, oh, I can't even speak today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely getting some inspiration from Highgrove Garden, because it is just so beautiful. I mean, I would say if you want to check out Highgrove's garden, type in Highgrove Garden on Google and you will see just the beautiful images. And also I will be posting it on the community page, and I will be doing a blog on that as well. So of course, here is the brand new catalog for David Austin roses. I will be talking about the roses that I would like to add into my garden. I also have the catalog from Edmund Roses as well that I haven't even looked at yet. And I also have this catalog right here from Roots. Okay, so here is this catalog. And this one have like daylilies, all type of daylilies and irises, and yeah. So yeah, so it have all these beautiful daylilies and irises and everything. So okay, so that is it for today's video. And so I'm really excited to be sharing all of this, the hats, the beautiful bone china, the beautiful flowers that I got from my garden. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And of course, my coffee. um, so that is it for today's video. Please be sure to share this video if you enjoy it. And let your friends and family know about Design by Josephine and Josie. And I'm just truly, truly excited. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to find the viewfinder, because I'm doing this on the phone. So if you see me looking everywhere, it's because I'm trying to find the viewfinder on the phone. So, okay, so that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Which hat was your favorite hat? Which Tea for One set was your favorite Tea for One set? And also, are you planning to work in your garden this year or not? Let me know. And I will continue to do more videos. So the next video that I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I could do a real fancy, exquisite tablescape. So I'm really excited about that. Bye-bye and God bless.